Greetings, salutations, good day and hi, guys and gals, and welcome once again to the Vtuber Racing Project channel for more exciting Hololive racing action. We have just 3 rounds left in these next 4 weekends to determine the Challenge Series champion who will move up to the World Championship in 2027, who will drop out of the World Championship tier and into the Challenge Series for next year, and who will be the 2026 World Champion. You can listen to this exciting mariachi music because we're in Mexico City. That's right, it's time for Formula Holo Challenge Series action. It is round 10 taking place at Autódromo Hermanos Rodríguez in Mexico City, Mexico City, sitting at an altitude of 2,240 meters or 7,350 feet above sea level. It is the Mexico Challenge. Round 10 of 12 here. Let's have a look at the current standings. Autódromo Canada leading the way for Regloss with 147 points, and then we have both Koseki Bijou and Aki Rosenthal tied at 133 points, but by tiebreaker it's Bibu because she has the better finishes at hand. And then 4th and 5th, we have Ichijo Marika Regloss by tiebreaker over Ozo Subaru for 4th, thanks to her 2 second-place finishes, even though both are on 131 points. And everyone is on the board. There's still plenty much to play for. The gap between first and last is only 72 points. And there's still like 54 times 3, 162 points max for each driver to claim for the rest of the season. So let's see the Constructors Championship. Gen 0571, 1 point ahead of EN Gen 3 Advent. 571 plays 570. Floglo is third with 528. Regloss 501. Gen 1 Red Heart 450. Although Red Gloss should now be on 504, and Red Heart Racing should be on 453 because respective members from each of those agencies got full for today's races, which will be here in Mexico City and also up in Montreal. Let's go ahead and unmute Discord and say hello to my commentary. Just a one commentary for now. It's Chrono. Hello, Chrono.
Yo.
So you're ready for this morning's fiesta?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Señor.
So yeah, Autódromo Hermanos Rodríguez, 4.304 kilometer, 2.674 mile. Looks like a half road course, half street course. Part of it, which is in that stadium you see in the background. Let's go ahead and do a track preview of the circuit. You got the wiki page up?
I can have it. 1 second. But as a certain Korean man would say, I've played these games before.
Alright, here we go. Here is the track preview as we get set for the races. Go ahead, Chrono.
Okay, so
Stretch.
down the long straight into a tight 1, 2, 3 section. That'll be a tight right, left, right section. We have discussed this in qualifying yesterday, and down into a sweeping straight, not as long as the start finish one. Then on to 4, 5, and 6. Then a short straight that gives way into the S's section of the track, which would be 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I swear the corners come here in clusters. There we go. That's the S's. That's the S's part. As demonstrated in the quali, we have to watch for 8 and 9 for any mishaps. And here comes the iconic stadium section, which is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. As you exit that stadium section, you also end the lap at Hermanos Rodríguez.
All right. It's a lap over at Hermanos Rodríguez, and there is the game at hand, Assetto Corsa, and the grid was set in yesterday's qualifying, and Akahato Hachima gets the pole position for this race for Red Heart Racing, and then starting in second is Oro Crony for Promise. Omar Poka starting third for Gen 5 Nepalabo. Shirokami Fubuki also of Gen 1, and occasionally moonlighting for Hololive Gamers. Starting fourth. Fifth is Eofi, Irani 015 for Area 15. Nicholas Bale starting sixth for Promise. Seventh, Aki Rosenthal of Gen 1, La Plus Darkness of Gen 6 X6. Ninth, Inogami Korone for Gamers, the aforementioned Gamers. Mio for Tori, Hololive Gamers Racing Team. And 10th, Kyla Kowalskia of Holo Hero ID Gen 3. Chrono.
From Kayla, yes?
Yes.
Right on. So, in this particular order, we have Luna from Force Uber Sheep, the lonely Uber Sheep in this tier. Next up, the first Abyss Guard, Mokoko. Then another X-Ace in Louis Takane. And another X-Ace right beside with Iroha Kazama. Area 15 Moon Architects, Muna Hoshinoba rode behind, along with another tall baddie in Nerissa Ravencroft of Advent Racing Team. Then there's the other Abyss Guard in Fuwawa on 17th, right beside her Advent teammate in Koseki Biju, who is looking for a spot to promote. Then Subaru Ozora of Kin, the only Hakuken. Koyori Hakui, our lowest X-Ace.
And
then here's
and then I will introduce the rest of the field really quickly. Kobokana Eru, Rala Pantela, Otonose Kanade, Ishijo Rika, Isaki Riona, Gigi Murin, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, Kogane Nico, Kazushiro Yuki, Cecilia Immigreen, Mizumiya Sue, Izuki Mishu, and Hanazono Sayaka. That's your entire 33 car grid for this 24-lap race here. This anti-penultimate round of the Challenge Series season, as in the round before the penultimate round. So, Chrono, you set to go for today's races?
Yes, sir.
Ultima Clutch.
Si, senor.
Okay. Ultima Clutch, Plucky Puppy gets a great quality position. Luna starts in your top 10, looking to be a great race. Yes, let's pray for a great race. Even though the conditions look a bit dismal here, it's quite drizzly in Mexico City. But let's just see what happens here as we go ahead and hit the start race button. And yeah. Sim. Vamos! The race is on! Here in
Race is
Mexico
on, and so
City.
the spray flies. And Crony does it bandit style and steals away the lead from Hachama, among many others, including Polka and Fubuki. And that's the Bollard coming off. I just remember that bodywork doesn't come off in Assetto Corsa, unlike in R-Factor. Clean getaway from the entire grid, thankfully. But shinier takeoff from the Warden of Time, Crony Oro. Your top 10 almost into lap 2, Crony Oro, Fubuki Shirakami, Polka Umaru, Bells Hekos, Laplace Darkness, Akayato, EU15 Irony, Korone Nugami, Keilo Kowalska, and Iro Kazama.
Not quite a good start for
As
the
we
pole
focus
sitter
now.
as she is slowly making her way down the field. Oro Crony leading the way after one lap, followed by Fubuki and Polka.
It's such a cruel irony because Worlds is racing in her hometown as we switch focus now to the brains of XA's, Toyori Hakui. Right in the midst of a pack 2. That's some awkward moves from Aki Rosenthal.
Some shuffling in positions toward the back of the field. Well, closer to the front.
Fubuki booking away past the Warden, while having to fend off her fellow Fox Polka. Yeah, it's Warden, Fox, Rat, and Gaki in the top 5.
Well, for the first time this morning, we have some Fuwa watch to deal with. If I could go back here, and it's not a good one. Yeah. Really lagging behind the other 32 cars in the field. Just trying to catch up in some fashion. And in Moko coverage, there is the younger sister. Mokoko doing okay. Right around where she started. Yes, Polka is indeed a Fennec Fox, as we're seeing a battle for the lead between Fubuki and Crony, friend against clock. And it's the Promise member leading the way here as they go around the S's. The first few cars go around the S's.
Crony and Fubuki now exiting the SS and into the stadium for the second time.
Yeah, by the way, sorry about the flickering in the grandstands. I don't know how to fix the issues. If you have any suggestions, let me know, if you can, please. As we saw a bit of stoppage. We saw a bit of stoppage near the S's, but seems to be clearing up somewhat. These are Miyosu at maximum strength, starting 32nd moved 16 spots. That's another position improved. She's going after Kanade, who's a 99 strength.
Interesting.
So it's going to be one challenging chase here by this Low Glow member.
It's a three-way now between Kanade and Subaru as Kanade escapes Su and takes down Subaru.
Do Regalos and Flogo have a heated rivalry against each other, Krogo?
Not really. They're on stream, both mind each other's business, mind their own business. Who's not minding their own business, though, is Su, trying to take down Subaru for herself, and there it is, and that's another red trying to take down Subaru.
Fastest lap currently held by Corday, 121.025. Up 5 positions from a start of 10th. Actually, I just wanted to make sure, because the starting positions tallied maybe a bit wrong. They were a bit wrong during phase car when I moved the placeholder car into pit lane, and it somehow just shoots the placeholder car all the way up to the very top of the starting field.
And we have a watch pot never boils moment up top.
Wubuki in the lead. As she deals with traffic. Oh man, there's already lapped cars here in the start of lap 6. And this is not good. Mokoko is stuck on the grid.
Swing and a miss.
Man, just a bad day for Abyss guards in general.
Yeah, let's see what went on. Moko coverage, and
I had to guess that's physics. Swinging down and yeah, kinda lame. Yeah, Mokoko spin, then unintentionally block Chama.
Izumi Sue now with the fastest lap. Sue with the 129.16. Hi, indeed. Yeah, unlucky for Mokoko, who started mid-pack and just, yeah.
Devolved into nothing.
Double the ibuprofen.
You like hitting that.
For Moko. Look at that. That is just nuts.
The local cuisine didn't agree with them. With their whole Chihuahua thing. Because yeah, Chihuahuas come from Mexico. Fun fact.
Yeah, isn't Chihuahua a state in Mexico? Gomena, sorry for the...
So?
Yeah, Gomena, sorry for the penmanship, but that was an abysmal moment there.
Ah!
Stop it. Get some help.
Inanis impressed.
Rowler's car up ahead. Okay, Fubuki leading by over...
Priestess would be very impressed with that one.
9 seconds. There's Polka. Yeah, the starting
Having a
positions
lonely
aren't
dance up
right.
there.
Yeah, the lower corners are starting positions. Yeah, they're not quite accurate. The starting position is one lower than what the actual starting positions. So Polka started third and improved and has improved one position since then. Likewise, Bibu starts 18th and has improved 10 positions. Bibu with a 98 strength. And another car stuck. We'll see who that
And that will
is.
be
And oh, I did not mean to
that.
camera. That is Himamori Luna. Let's look at the replay. If I could find her car. That's her own downfall. That's her own doing. Her own downfall right there. So
Fourth by your own petard.
yeah. Yeah, that's a self-inflicted error. Compounds are all mediums.
Wing kick?
We have high, and then we have medium, high, medium, high, high, medium, high, medium, high, medium. Mostly mediums. Oh, look at the smoke. Look at the mist, the cloud of mist behind those cars as they go drive through the straights. Yeah, these are light drizzle conditions. Anyway, he's lead now 14.3 something seconds, almost 14 and a half here in lap 9. And another pair of cars having issues. That is Aki Rosenthal and I can't see who else may be hurt. Aki Rosenthal and someone else. Mizumiya Sue! Oh, unlucky for Sue. She was riding very well, but just lost it just before the stadium entrance. Quickly go through the replay and see if there are any penalties to mete out. Oh, just spun out by herself. Just pushed too hard. And it almost collected Kanade, but she went through. Oh, no, it did collect Kanade. And caused a pileup. And in a separate incident, Aki Rose had her blooper.
I guess the local cuisine ain't agreeing with them.
Okay, yeah. What do you call this for Kyla? Should it be a penalty against Kyla or no?
5 seconds. That was a unsafe rejoin.
Yeah, that is going to be a penalty against Ayla. All right. So we are going to mark accordingly. Kyla Kowalskia, if I could find her name right here, and 5-second penalty, just in case. Not a good showing so far for the pole sitter, Aki Rose. No, it's Akai Hato, not Aki Rosenthal. Names are hard.
They are they are both first geners though, so there.
Yeah, a fox hunt has ensued, so to speak.
Oh my god!
Not wrong.
Yeah, that involves a Fubuki leading the way. Akai Hato. Yeah, and Polka also, yeah. A Fennec fox. It just, still, yeah. As I was saying, Hachima, not a good showing so far, just down to 23rd. Must start a pole. And remember, it's only the top 25 drivers scoring points, as Subaru has herself an issue.
Subaru is jobbing. Oh wait, this isn't VGTC.
Yeah, no, it isn't. And man, look at this pack of cars. Only 19 remain on the lead lap.
Yeah, right.
Brand trying a bit too hard.
Man, that gap though between Fubuki and Polka. Maybe a pit stop shuffle would correct that, quote unquote.
Yes, we'll see how it is. All right. And another car up ahead of Friend. It's Kazushiro Yuki, one of the Holo AN members. Holo AN, all three members having not so great starting positions. So make it 17 drivers now on the lead lap, which we can verify accordingly. Cornet trying to weave her way around the traffic. Passed by Muna. And La Plus Darkness. Cornet has her sights up ahead. Another pack of cars as they go along this straightaway. I don't think we have mentioned yet how long the straightaway is.
In this stream, I don't think so.
1.2 kilometers. That's 3/4 of a mile. Oh, another incident! Another incident!
Incident.
Get out your ibuprofen. Because this time it's Riona that got collected.
Yep, I'ma join you with that ibuprofen.
Oh, collected by CC. Are you kidding me, man? That's gonna be a 5 against CC. Oh, you just hate to see that.
Yep.
.120.823 for Otonose Kanade. Now she has the fastest lap. We are well over halfway through this race, whether you people like it or not. And yeah, and I don't even know where to begin here. Lead by Fubuki still hovering around 10 seconds.
Let's see the lap count, and too early to count it yet, but it's kind of Fubuki's race to lose now.
I mean, she's doing a good job trying to drive on difficult conditions. Relatively moist conditions, and also more challenging is the elevation height. Over 7,300 feet above sea level. Yeah, air is thin, and that's gonna be a challenge for the drivers.
A challenge, you say?
Damn! Why didn't I realize that? Why didn't I realize that immediately? Oh, you got me good there, Chrono. You got me good.
Call me Symboli the way I instantly recognize pun opportunities.
Well, Riona is back on the track, back to racing, but just lagging well behind the others.
What cost?
At what cost? Potential points.
Dignity. And dignity.
LaPlus not letting Bay get away with anything. Polka with an opening, but still a massively large distance behind Fubuki. 14, almost 15 seconds behind the leader. To have some proper quarter-mile drag racing on the front straight given the length. Also, CC, you're supposed to uphold the law, not break the law. Yeah, agree with both statements. And we have seen another car stuck. Oh, the ducky is hurts. Ooh. Well, we need a quick replay of that. What was the issue with Subaru? Was just entering and trying to mind her business in the stadium section, and got rudely pushed up by Polka. Oh, that's a no-no.
Yeah, that's gotta be a 5-second right there.
That is 5 seconds. Oh.
Blow the whistle, and that's gonna be 5.
That was just silly stuff. 5 seconds against Polka. So that's already 3 drivers with penalties. Just a couple laps past the halfway mark of this race. Not a good weekend for Schuba across the board. If you know, you know.
I think I do not.
And we saw that's Narissa now stuck.
Oh, this is terrible.
What is her issue? To fast forward her way through and oh, that's maybe that may be deliberate by Fuwawa.
Oh boy, someone's getting their villain act on.
Yeah, come on, they're supposed to be teammates. Yeah, that's
and
just
got flagged by Koyori.
Oh, that is dangerous driving here.
So yeah, 5-6 for both Fuwawa and Koyori.
That is a double penalty. That is a double penalty. I'm sorry to report. That's 5 now. Oh, son of a gun, which means we gotta do some math. We gotta do a lot of adjustments. Post-race. We are 2/3 of the way through this Mexico challenge.
Basically, everyone was fighting for passports over here. If you know, you know.
Moving right along. Yeah, arguably that was so not right. Yeah.
Definitely not right.
And unfortunately, Mizumiyasu is unable to exit out of the pit. And oh, you may have seen more silly stuff. No, accidentally hit the replay button. No, it looks clear, It's still the stuck cars. Into lap 18 now. Muna letting her teammate pass because Muna's already a lap down, a lap or two down. '89 strength for. Oh no! Oh yeah, careful there. We just saw a bit more dangerous racing, but things have cleared up, so no need to bother with a replay this time around. Yeah, a bit too risky for Huawa. She's already on a 5-second penalty. Next up would be a 30-second penalty. Mokoko eventually has made it back onto the track.
If I remember correct, it's 5:30, 60, then disqualified.
I had it reckoned as 5:30 and disqualification, but 5:30, 60, I think that's a better system, I think. I think that's a better system to go with.
Yeah, a little more lenient, giving way to accidents and such.
All right, how many are still in the lead lap? Only 12 are in the lead lap. That may be reduced to 11. But
And will be
Liz
falling out of
wants
the
to remain
lead
in
lap,
the
huh?
lead lap. Five laps to go. Been a strong performance by Friend. Second row start. Remember, start fourth, not fifth. The graphics are inaccurate. As a reminder to everyone.
Graphic wrong.
And we have a couple drivers in the pits. 3.38 and slower for Kanade, 5.72. Sayaka has managed to make it up to 9th, 120.746. She now has fastest lap. From the bottom of the grid up to a top 10 spot and the potential fastest lap as Fubuki eventually makes her way into pit lane. 3.72 for Friend. Well, there we go. Here is the eventual pit stop shuffle.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Showing some of the times. 888 for Bay. Man, what's with those dice rolls? For the promised member. Right then. Fubuki with a massive 20-second lead. A fine, strong performance, my friend. Last time Fubuki won, holy cow, it was a long time ago. Back in 2022. Unless I'm mistaken. Just need to confirm something. Yeah, just 2 wins to her name, and both were in the R Factor 1 era.
It's been a long day.
Six seconds for Iroha in her pit stop. 22.43, not a good stop for Koyori. 14.07 by Kobo. Late Series 8 for Fubuki, the 11th of 12 rounds in Series 8, back when we did quarterly series in FH in R Factor. And for Kogane Nico, running slow, 6.55 though, which is okay. 4.37 for Hachima and Rara. Is 6. Another relatively slow one. Oh, it's into double digits. Oh, this is not a good stop for Rara. 15.42. 4.60 for Coronary, and she gets stuck. She stalls on the pit lane. Oh. The UBs have stopped working.
UB.exe
also
has
stuck.
stopped working.
Brody also stuck and couldn't get out.
Oh no! Disaster!
Ibuprofen.
Bad idea! Oh my goodness!
Very much ibuprofen.
That was a glitch we saw in yesterday's STCC race, in which several cars go into pit lane for intended routine stops, but ended up stalling entirely and not being able to continue for the rest of the race. Final lap now, Fubuki. Just absurd dominance to her name. as she will soon break her nearly 4-year race win drought. Just need to have a clear lap the rest of the way. Whoa, a bit wiggly right there on those turns. Better be very careful. Yeah, the tires on this relatively damp circuit just, yeah, it could be too easy to lose control there. So they need to enter the stadium correctly and survive the rest of the way. Luckily, Fubuki is patient, very careful, and she goes clear, and that is gonna be it. First win in 4 years in Formula Holo for Fubuki. It's a Fred Fiesta. Shirakami Fubuki wins the Mexico Challenge.
She gets the passport.
And we're just waiting to see how it is here. It's a surprise second place finish for Heiko's Bales.
That should lift her up out of the doldrums.
And Omar Polka should be marked as third. 5-second penalty I don't think would do much, or yeah, it doesn't look like it'll do much.
Yeah, she'll have 2 more seconds to spare.
But there is your winner, though. Shirakami Fubuki. First win in 4 years.
It has been years.
Her third FH win overall. Very first in the Assetto Corsa era. And what a fantastic performance by Friend there. As we consider the final results of this race. 35.42, and yeah, again, it's over 35 minutes when it's supposed to be between 30 and 35 minutes. But yeah, the wet conditions not helping with matters. Please run down the entire top 10, if you please, Chrono.
I could. So, Fubuki, your winner in the Mexican Challenge, followed by a surprise second from Bales Hecos of Promise after Crony fell to the AC shenanigans, and then fellow Rodent Polka Omaru keeps the final podium spot despite a 5-second penalty. And as for the rest of the top 10, we have Ex-Aces Hiro Kazama, then Regloss's Kanade Otonose, Ex-Aces leader Laplace Darkness, Advent's Liju Koseki, and redeeming themselves a bit with 8th and Sayaka Hanazono, a Flow Glow in 9th, and that is Nico Kogane, and Justice scrapping something in 10th with Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame.
Alright, that's the top 10. I'm going to run through the rest of the field really quickly since we're just caught up with the time. Cecilia, marked as 11th prior to penalties, and it looks like it's just shade under. It's a shade under 5 seconds separating CC and Ilfi, so Ilfi will be marked as 11th. And let's see, Polka. Yeah, we'll stay where she is. Let's see. Koyori has a penalty. and she is going to move down to 15th. She's going to move down to 15th. So it's Iofi, then Cici, then Kazushiro Yuki, and then Michiru, and then Koyori. And let's see, there's still Fuawa and Kyla to worry about. And then Kobo, 16th, Louis, 17th, 18th is Hachima, finishing 18th after getting pole, so not that great of a performance for her. Cornet, 19th, Kyla. We'll check to see what the gap is, and she will remain 20th. And we have Raura Narissa, Muna, and I'll take it as Brianna finishing one lap behind Fuawa. So Fuawa will be in 24th. So Raura Narissa, Muna, Fuawa. Brianna just barely salvages a point. Gigi, unlucky, did not score. Muna, Subaru, Aki Rose, Sue. Fuawa still avoids the curse. Rurika, no points. Crony, no points. And Mokoko,
No points.
Nada. Fastest laps. And Ozona Sayaka getting the bonus point for fastest lap.
Polka, that was a clown move, bruh. Yep, I'd agree with that.
That was the clown move.
It indeed is a clown show.
We're just gonna go lock in the points. Let's see, where is Anazono Sayaka? Like fastest Lapo. And yeah, 25 names. Surprise second place finish for Bay. And Polka fishing third, and more times for everyone's perusal. So that's the third win for Bubuki, and she's now on 8 podiums. And then Pecos Bales, where is she? She's now in 10 podiums. Pecos Bales. And Polka, 13 now. 13 podiums. So with 2 rounds left, it does not look like anyone is eliminated from contention, as far as I can tell. Yeah, the lowest is 94 behind the championship leader. That is Otonose Kanade, 174. Koseki Bijou second, 156. Omar Polka third, 154. Hanazona Sayaka fourth, 149. And Shirakami Fubuki moves up to fifth with 146, thanks to her first win in 4 years. Alright, we are going to take a break for a few minutes, and then when we come back, we are going to be racing up in Montreal for the Canadian Holo Prix. So that's it for the mariachi music for the time being, and yeah, see y'all in a few minutes. for Formula Holo World Championship action in Montreal. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are set to go here. I'm going to go ahead and unmute Discord for a bit. And so, Colonel, you're set. We set to go for Canada?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And so here we are, we move up 2 countries to Canada as we continue on with the 2026 Formula Holo World Championship. It is round 10, the Canadian Holo Prix at the historic Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, located on Notre Dame Island in the biggest city in the biggest Canadian province. 4.361 kilometers, 2.710 mile circuit, which has hosted a variety of our racing events. And we'll showcase the track preview in a bit, but first, we have some points standings to showcase. Anya Milfissa and Takadashi Kiara each have 131 points, but Anya's win last time has her up to the championship lead by tiebreaker. And then in the third is Tokoyami Toa with 121. And then 1 point behind Toa is Azuki, 120 points. 1 point behind Azuki is Yukihana Lamy with 119 points. And this is an absurdly close championship we're dealing with. All but one are within 24 points of each other. So, most everyone still has a chance of winning the Gold Star, and no one is safe from finishing bottom 5 here. I mean, look at this. 2 drivers who have won races this year, Kikina Avivi and Natsuya Matsuri, are both languishing in the bottom of the standings. Oh dear, oh dear. All right. And I am going to update the championship standings, the Constructors Championship standings after this round. But just to make sure, before the start of today, before the start of this weekend even, Gen 0571 and Gen 3570, 1 point behind Gen 0. Loglo is third with 528, we've lost 501, Gen 1, 450. Now we get to the track preview of Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Again, 4.361 kilometer, 2.710 mile circuits, and 14 turns. And here is what the circuit looks like. Let's start on the front stretch. And into turns 1 and 2. Village Senna. Chrono.
Right on. Taking over. With a short straight and into 3, 4, and 5, which come one after the other. Then into a chicane of 6 and 7. Please resist the jokes, thank you. And a long coast side straight into 8 and 9 to take us out.
Very dangerous part of the track.
Yep, those are a pair of sharp corners of opposite directions. And then you round the hairpin, Lepingle. I don't know if it's pronounced that way. That's 10, and there's 11, which is a light bend. Oh wait, we're
the casino straight.
We're just
and then the last 2 turns. Yeah. Where the Quebec Wall is, and that's a lap here.
Yeah, I thought the casino straight is the finish line. Whoops.
It's before the start-finish line. And turn 13 is where you find the Wall of Champions, or the Quebec Wall, which is where drivers have had a run into before. All right.
And the reason it's Wall of Champions is because, well, it's self-explanatory. Champions have crashed into it.
Yeah.
And exclusively, I think.
Yeah.
Almost.
All right. Why don't you quickly take us through the top 10?
Right on then. Reglasses, Raden Jufote will archive a pole start, followed by current champion Choco Yuzuki up in second. There's Risu Ayunda on third, and right beside will be Shiori Novella. Next row down would be Watame Chunomaki for Force Uber Sheep, and another singer in Suise Hoshimachi of Scuderia Genesi. Reine Pavolia in 7th, and right beside would be Marin Hosho. Rounding out the top 10, next row down would be Lami Yukihana and Usada Pekora, both baby blue VTubers.
And I'm going to do 11th through 20th, run them through quickly. Nakamata Okayu, starting 11th. Kureiji Ollie in 12th. Next is Shirogane Noel, Mori Calliope, Tokino Sora, Rindo Chihaya, who did the track preview, Vestizeta, Takanashi Kiara, Iris, and Azuki. And then you take over the rest of the grid.
Right then, to round out the grid, we have Towa Tokoyami, Miyo Okami, Nenemu Musuzu, Roboko-san, Vivi Kikirara, Inanis Ninomai, Ayame Nakiri, Hajime Todoroki, Anya Miltessa, Flare Shiranui, Matsuri Natsuhiro, Botan, and Nico. With Botan, of course, being all but confirmed a D-mode to challenge.
There's still she's only how many points behind? 59 points behind.
40 something, if I recall.
Points behind, with 3 rounds left. Still time to recover if possible. Anyway, we are not ready to begin yet. I forgot I still need to change the TV ticker. Still need to change the TV ticker. So back to the splash screen. Yeah, we are not ready to go yet. Not ready to go yet. I just need to do a bit of fixing and then restart the race. How have I not done that during the break? That's just silly stuff. Okay, now we can begin. All right, 25 laps here. And who is gonna win this crucial round? People have in the standings. Let's find out right now. All right, everyone is squared up, and we are set to go here. Come the 6 red lights, and the Canadian Holo Prix is underway.
Okay, what's the getaway situation looking like? Everyone's good so far. Please don't mind the grass in the tarmac.
Yeah, I'm still having issues with the graphics overlays, with the track mods and stuff. This just... I don't know how to fix those issues. Right, look through multiple sites and, yeah. We're gonna start for a round who has a 98 strength. Oh dear, but here comes 8 and 9, which drivers have had issues with during qualifying. And yep, there's the first couple of casualties. Actually, just the one casualty. Rene got back on all 4 wheels. Oh, dangerous by Ina. Yeah, Marie.
Hey,
yeah, not
Marie's
smooth sailing.
backtracked.
Yeah, no need for a replay. For her, but oh, I forgot about the placeholder car. I forgot about the placeholder car. That's yeah, that's gonna invalidate the first lap. It's yeah, we're gonna start again. How did I forget about the placeholder car? Yeah. So we're gonna start again. This time, take 2. We're going. All right, get your bacon emoji in the live chat, because that was a mistake on my part. Yeah, I forgot to set the placeholder car in the pit box, and I found out too late. So that's luckily it's only first lap, so we can reset. Strengths still stuck as they are.
Holding.
and there's a pileup of cars. Oh, what a mess! And more Calliope having issues.
And it's Maury that's causing the pileup. And we have a reset.
Mess. What we can do a replay. What seems to be the issue with Maury Calliope and co. That was a self-inflicted wound on that wall. I don't think we had such an issue in qualifying. So yeah, there's Maury's car still stuck, and unfortunately, yeah, that's a few cars unable to get a move on. And do we have anyone with issues on 8-9? Not seemingly. It's just the issues going on with yeah. Okay. We have drivers having nearly problems at the wall. That's Lammy. Yeah. Had issue on turn 12. So let's do a replay of that. Several drivers are already in pit lane.
Pit lane that, if not handled carefully, becomes pit lame.
There's a Marine who had issues on that 8-9 curb before her. Soundboard. Come on. Soundboard doesn't want to play. Let's try that again.
Physics.
Did another driver fall? Not seemingly.
I think all these physics stunts is because Assetto cannot handle light and fast. Why do I feel I've said that before? Why do I feel like I've said that?
And Iris unable to have a hit lane. And the sound doesn't want to play correctly, so yeah. Yeah, and likewise for Marine. Whoa! Risu with that push behind, and she got away with it! Both are still driving! And Ayu de Risu takes the lead, and Tokino Sora having issues herself. What's all the hubbub? Oh, what's upside down? And soundboard doesn't want to play properly. Fastest lap is, yeah. Bit late for that soundboard. 1:26.77. More cars having issues. Now it's Noel.
Dead men tell no tales.
Yeah, what went on? I could find her car. The Wall of Champions And yeah, Noelle is herself a former FH champion.
Yep, there's that name being put to good use.
We're just getting out. That's how it is with these pit stops. Cars just jumping up into TV graphics, and then yeah. Oh, Anya. Soundboard.
Dagger
Soundboard.
stuck in board.
Yeah.
And gone. Pulled out.
118.088 for Pavoya Rene.
Which always means she's planning something big.
Jesus, that was like 45 seconds between me pressing a button on Touch Portal and the sound actually playing. Get some help, Touch Portal.
Wonder what's causing the delays, though. Is that has gotta be paid some sort of attention.
Now Kiara is stuck.
And that's two of my favorites.
This time the sound plays right on cue.
Wait, no, 3 already. Mori on the start, Marin, then Kiara.
Nina's still doing fine, but it's still early on.
Nisa, of course. The Riz Master of Gen 5.
We are dealing with time issues, so we're going to try to reduce the amount of replays needed.
Hope we don't need replays as much. And there it is, the reason why Rainy was putting up fastest laps is because she indeed is on the move against our current champion.
Remember, start off 7th, not 8th, because, yeah, the placeholder car put into pit lane.
Dag, might I suggest putting player car in last?
That's what I did. That's what I did. When I pressed the teleport to pit lane at the start of the race, for some strange reason, the placeholder car shoots up in positions.
Weird.
Yeah,
I wonder why.
That. I know Ina is stuck. Oh, that's just nuts. Well, that's the end of the stream, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry I had to witness that. We'll have more come in next weekend's rounds at Sebring and Austin. You know what? We got a race to finish. Just no. We got a race to finish. Yeah, yeah, Estelle, of course, they're being crazy, and I got one thing to say.
And Radin's back in the lead.
If the
Choco's back in the lead.
Stop it.
There we go.
Get some help.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say here.
Choco now down to 7 after that routine tire change. Tire change.
Tire change? Yeah, Matsuri also stuck.
That's another orange.
Stuck.
At this point, just why?
Choco almost got herself into a pickle. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh man! Oh man!
Whoa! What happened? Saw a blooper.
I think that's Pecora.
Yeah, saw someone that have an issue, but seems like it's Pecora.
Is this still replay or live?
It is replay.
Okay, good, because you can see what went on.
A dramatic bump. I fat fingered that. I fat fingered that. And yeah. Let's try that again.
Rain, I think that's Rain that nearly got caught. Yeah, there it is. We're back to live coverage, right?
Yes. Oh, Risu! Sora now!
Oh!
Oh, that is not great.
What the hell? Ina? What the hell is that car?
Oh, sorry.
Why is it
That's not
45
right.
degrees off the ground?
I didn't mean to play the replay.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Unexpected high attrition. Canada's either a bore or a bloodbath.
And
there's the pit lane glitch.
And soundboard, yeah, just yeah. Soundboard again. Yeah. Not reacting in time. That was a 30-second delay, I'm sure. And yeah, oh well, so much for that. Well, that's a lap lost for Rodden, which means Rene has taken over the race lead.
She might just get herself out of relegation yet. I think she did last race, but gotta be sure. Gotta be sure.
And she has immediately squandered it.
Oh boy.
Wall of Champions, and yeah. And that's a fitting name. You probably know the reason why, Chrono.
Yeah, I went into length myself in the track preview.
Bit dangerous for Ayunda Risu. Already with 8 wins to her name, and oh dear. Okay, that is 8 and 9 again. I'm sorry, this is just nuts. Just look at this pile up of cars unable to get out. Oh, you just hate to see this. You know, how does Azuki get out but not any of these cars?
Stop it.
Yeah, anybody's guess.
Watame leading. And then Suisse second, Chuckle back in third. Rodden has managed to recover. Back in the top 5. Man, more drivers stuck in pits and unable to get out.
If I had to guess, it's because pit slots doubled up.
Does seem that way. Camera. These drivers are fine. Raina almost flung herself away again.
Autumn is running high. Yeah.
Mio.
It's all JP in the top 3 this time. Watame, Suisse, and Choco in that particular order.
Watame, push. Your P1, don't get too aggressive, Watame. Bring this home. I'll go into pit lane unless it's absolutely necessary. Might get stuck up for zero stop strategy for now.
And that's
more chaos involved. And Anya Malfissa, we'll have to check that for a penalty, actually. We'll have to check that. I can find Anya.
Kind of looks like physics. Yeah, physics.
An absolute nothing burger. All right, Watame still leading the way here. Still doing fine. Mio again on the Wall of Champions.
Another one.
Man, I thought for a moment that was Watame.
No, Watame is clearly driving, you see?
Yeah, because that
can't catch a break. Let's continue.
Because it her name on the screen and then car on wall. Monkey brain sometimes. Funny thing.
Oh, don't refer yourself with such names. Just I'm gonna keep it clean for everyone. Anyway, That may appear to be quite a small amount of cars remaining on the lead lap. Only 11. Yeah, this ain't a good race for most everyone here. This is gonna be a ibuprofen bottle drain.
Yeah.
Ultimately still doing well with her 88 strength. And another
and that
potential issue.
that's
Lammy.
I thought it was
has an issue.
Spectra and
Brady almost had an issue again.
Man, all this is so avoidable by the AI, but I guess AI hasn't advanced that much yet here. Probably would need more water.
Are you kidding me? What to me? Why? Why? You could have easily just gone around those stuck cars. I know Suisse is right at Watame's tail. Oh, everything is nuts. Everything is nuts.
And everything went upside down.
Ina has managed to get out of a pit lane properly, but I think it's too little too late at this point. Should she want to get into the points? Yeah, considering... Yeah, multiple drivers stuck in pit lane. Kiara also out. As for Matsuri, she is unable to get out. Oh, a whole mess of cars unable to get out. I mean, look at this. Mori going into pit lane for a stop of 1.33 seconds. Not bad. That is indeed something.
Trying to recover after that initial mishap.
This is another one of those days.
Yeah. Okay, checking a little bit. Is my voice transmitting?
It's still loud and clear.
Okay, good. Guess I put it on top of my laptop.
Only 8 drivers in the lead lap. This is one brutal race we are witnessing here.
Indeed.
This is a race that virtually no one wants to win. Fastest lap, Bolton 1:17.849. And started nearly back of the field and has improved to 14 positions. Yeah, I know it says 15, but yeah. But go ahead.
If I call correct, second last in the field.
Yes, we say. Yeah, luckily I don't have to play a sound this time. She is back on track.
Back to restore some dignity.
And another pileup of cars. Careful there. Looks like it has cleared up a bit. Bolton is still driving.
Thankfully.
Pole sitter Rodden has an issue. And another sound delay. Okay, the delay isn't that bad. Okay, Rodden has corrected herself and managed to get back onto the track, albeit with the need to touch grass for a bit. Watame is doing really hot. Even with 88 strength, she's doing a good job of passing some of these cars, going past those tricky turns that have tripped up drivers with higher strength. Not too shabby for Risu or Flair either. All right, still 8 drivers in the lead lap. So yeah, this is a brutal stuff we're witnessing. Cars being stuck. Who is stuck this time? Sora again on this turn. I play a different sound this time, and it doesn't want to do anything. Okay, now it goes. All right. You know what? We'll talk about next week while the cars continue to.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Challenge will be in Sebring for the Sebring Challenge. Well, the United States Challenge, we'll call that. And the STCC and the Formula Holo World Championship tier will be in Austin, Circuit of the Americas, 4.05 for Watanabe. As Pekra has herself stuck.
Oh my god!
Two more tragedy. One more tragedy for Pekora.
So many tragedies. Yeah. Back on track, but for a loss of
At the
dignity.
cost of dignity. Further, even.
Fresh tires for Watame, and as for Risu, I wonder if she has stopped previously. I don't think she has. We'll check to see if she'll be going into pit lane on this lap. And she is. Never mind. I thought she would be. So, Risu in the lead with 5 to go. 5 to go before we get out of this madness. All right. Any more happenings going on here? Watame is a bit clear. Has a clear pathway. Still behind Risu by a little over 12 seconds. And Mari Calliope and another car have issues. We need to now we need to check the replay. Who was that also had a blooper? Azuki. Back to the start of the lap, Azuki goes. Go down to 4 laps here. And another race that has been running longer than needed.
And intended.
Than intended, yeah. Yeah, it looks like Sora is still stuck. Ayunda Risu is still doing fine. Just a 1 stop to her name. Vivi and Zeta, each with 0 stops. And Risu still staying out. Okay. Roboko also with no stops. And the remainder have stops. Oh, I can't wait to see how much more Calamity we'll witness in these remaining laps. Like, for example, Azuki falling once again into the void. Yeah. Another lap restart for her. She's certainly having the time of her life. Whoa, dangerous. Much more cars bunched up together. An eye on Risu. As we have Rodden again touching grass. An 8-9.
Oh, this is terrible.
Risu still good. And she's got to go through that part of the track one more time. Because it's final lap shenanigans, final lap fever. Once Risu
Fever, I would say.
cross the start finish. Oh!
Oh no! Disaster! What a bad
Risu loses it
goodness!
entirely! Her bid for a ninth win has been crushed just short of start finish. Because of course that's just what we need. Dominance completely shattered toward the very end of the race. Watame up ahead. And looks like Risu was not going to be able to go out. This is the final lap. This is the final lap. Watame is pushing along. You see how she is on this part of the track. Ah! Oh, bump and shove by Raden. But luckily, Watame has a buffer. A relatively large buffer in race lead, so she's good. But man, that was a really weird race we've been witnessing. Just needs to survive this last part of the track, and she does! And this race win number 4 for the namesake of Force Uber Sheep, Tsunamaki Watame, is the winner of the Canadian Holo Prix. Good lord. And it looks like the second is going to go to Nakili Ayame, and Shunari Flair will round out the podium. This is your winner here, I guess. Watame. That is a 4th FH win. And let's need to check something. When was the last time she won?
I have to guess probably R Factor.
No, she won at Istanbul in 2023.
Oh, the first Aceto.
Yeah.
The first Aceto season.
First win in 3 years for Watame. And man, that was that was dreadful stuff we've been witnessing. Yeah, just not a lot of names fishing in the lead lap as we wrap up here. And I forgot who got fastest lap. Oh, it's Botan, and she fished 8th. Oh man. Yeah, so Watame, Ayame, Blair, Choco, Suisse, Noel, Raden, Botan, Bibi, Zeta. Your top 10, and then rest are Shilling, Miko 12th. Well, there we go. Miko finally on the points for once, starting very back of the field and finishing 12th. Then we have Chihaya, Pekura, Lammy, Mori, Roboko, Reine, Azuki, Anya. Barely avoids the curse. Mio, Ina managed to salvage points. Risu, Sora, Toa are your point scorers, and absolute disappointment for everyone below Toa. So Nene, Ollie, Okayu, Hajime, Matsuri, Kiara, Marine, and Iris.
Basically, gore of my favorite character meme.
Yeah, that was what you call PFK. What people in Quebec call KFC, PFK. Oh, the P stands for Phoenix.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just lock in the points. Yeah, and confirm fastest lap are going to Bolton. Because, boy. Yeah, very weird. So Watame now has 4 wins and a total of 12 podiums now. 4 wins, 4 seconds, 4 thirds even. And IMA finishing second. And Claire, very fine results. She gets she now has 10 podiums. And the count looks correct to me. And let's look into points. Why do I see a DNQ? Why do I see a did not qualify? Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I see.
Probably was one of the
I mistyped the
people
name.
that.
I mistyped the name. There we go.
Okay, that's a bit more reasonable. Well, reason.
Yep. And hold on. And we'll lock in the points. We'll lock in the Constructors' Championship points as well. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Let's see. All right. Well, first the matter of who's in the bottom. It's still Botan and Matsuri. Oh my. Hold on. Yeah, that looks correct. Okay. Kiara drops out of the top 5, is in 9th. Your championship leader in Worlds is Watame by 1 point. 157. The Kiriyama is second, 156. Shiranui Flare is third, 146. And by tiebreaker, Suisei and Choco, each with 139. Suisei has a podium, Choco does not. So Suisei has 4th, Choco is 5th. And, oh man.
Ibuprofen.
Everyone is within 50 points of each other except for Bolton, who is 63 down. As for the Constructors' Championship, Gen 0 630, Advent 614, Flowglow 580, Regloss 554, and Gen 3 516.
When the math ain't mathing.
Yeah, so what did we learn? Yeah, probably AI Spline Editor would have done the thing if I hadn't remembered to work on it, so that we would have a better race on hand. It's well. Also, cilantro tastes soapy. But if you're those who are able to taste the cilantro correctly, then yeah, then congrats. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. All right. That is gonna do it. We'll be back next weekend, hopefully with better results, as we move on to Sebring and Austin for the penultimate round of the cover racing season in STCC and FH. So, looking forward to next weekend, Chrono?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone, and again, thanks for your commentary, Chrono, and thanks for enduring whatever madness that race was in Montreal. Have a great week ahead. We'll see you for round 11. Otunag.
Otsu Chrono.